we are going to talk about a problem in which the Pythagorean theorem will come in handy. A gentleman travels from point A to point B in a straight line, a distance of 16 miles. And then he travels directly north from point B to point C, a distance of 15 miles. And then from the point C, he travels directly east to the point D, a distance of 4 miles. So this individual has traveled a total of 16 plus 15 plus 4, which is 35 miles. The question is, what if he had gone directly from A to D? How many miles would he have saved on his trip? To solve this problem, let us take the line segment AD and construct a right-angled triangle for which AD is the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse being the side that is opposite the right angle. So, I am going to construct this right-angled triangle. We take the line segment AB and stretch it out representationally another 4 miles to the point E. And then from the point D, I drop the side so that we have one side of the triangle, which is DE. So now we have a right-angled triangle AED. The base of the triangle, the distance between A and B is 16 miles. This distance is 4 miles. So the total distance from A to E is 20 miles. And the length of the line segment, or the side DE, is the same as the line segment CB, which is 15 miles. Now the task is to find the distance, the length of the side AD. And here we use the Pythagorean theorem, which states that the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides. So the Pythagorean theorem states that the area of this square, which is drawn on the hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the squares on the other two sides. Now this side is 20 miles, so the area of this square is 400 square miles. This side is 15 miles, so the area of this square is 225 miles. So according to the Pythagorean theorem, the area of this square is the sum of this and this. 400 plus 225, which is 625 square miles. When we know the area of a square, to get the side, we take the square root, because we are asking ourselves the question, what number multiplied by itself will give us 625, which is by definition taking the square root. And the square root of 625 is 25. So the hypotenuse, the distance between A and D, is 25 miles. If the individual travels from A to B and then B to C and C to D, he travels a total of 35 miles. But if he went directly by using the Pythagorean theorem, we have shown that the distance AD is 25 miles, so he saves 10 miles. And we have the solution to the problem.